Hey TikTok, what's going on, trappers? What is going on? I'm gonna give you guys a second to bring it on in. I just got off a live, and it's been brought to my attention. There is a grant, a government loan. They were given $10 billion, and it's for small business owners. It only has four requirements, so you can have a 550 credit score. You need a business plan, you need your articles, and it's different in every state. So in Michigan, it's called Articles of Organization. It's the paper you file to get your EIN. It was a 550 credit score. You need your paperwork to get your EIN, write your articles. The business plan. Shit, I forgot the other one already. But there were four simple requirements. I'll have all the information. But I just learned about this. Each state got a different amount of funding. So you have to contact whoever is in charge in your state, like the head person, through email, and that's how you actually apply for this government loan. So it's better than the PPP. It's better than the ERDL or whatever. And it has less requirements. So I know, right? So it's $10 billion. So I'm going to really dig into this so I can get all the information. I'm going to apply myself in a couple. I'm going to bring it to the trappers and then obviously on here because that's dope, right? This is the season. So a lot of us small business owners, it's like right after Christmas and then it's right before tax time. So this is a really slow season for most small business owners because the people, our customers, our clients who keep our business running, they don't have money right now, right? So this is a time where all of us business owners kind of feel, and after you've been in business for a couple years, you really learn to know your seasons and when you have downtime and uptime, and when you put away for rainy day money. But yeah, grants and government loans that we can actually access outside of the SBA, they help. They help because they have different terms. They have less interest rates. What's the name of the loan for the small businesses this time? I didn't get the name of it. I did not get the name of it. I'm going to do some massive research. And I didn't really see a name on there. I seen how to get it. I know somebody who actually got them. They did it, right? They did the steps and they actually got the money. So I know this is real, but it doesn't have a name like the PPP or the ERD or any of that. But I will get as much information as I can, 334 mob, and bring it back. I thought it was a 550. When I looked, I seen it was a 550, but even 560. Most of the time when you get a grant, or you get a loan from the government, you need a pretty decent credit score. So 560, that's dope. And I know there's there's a thing with the website, right? They're gonna check your website, the underwriter. So you gotta have certain things on your website. There's other requirements, you guys. It's four basic requirements to get this loan, but there's other shit that goes in there. So I'm gonna get all the information that I can. I'm going to apply with you guys, and we'll work that shit out, right? We'll thug it out and see what happens. But anytime that we can do grants, you're gonna figure it out. I know you study, girl. You know it. If it comes to funding, I'm on it. I am on it. It's like when you're a small business owner and you're trying to get funding, right? And you go into the bank. It is hard. It is hard to get money from the bank. Hood coach, 100%. It's hard. You had a bunch of requirements. You got to have your credit score. They want to see revenue. Your business needs to have age. It's a lot, right? A lot of fucking requirements. And so that's when I learned about credit stacking. And that's why I teach you guys credit stacking, because it's fucking easy, right? All you need is a good credit score. That's it. You don't need age. You don't need docs. You don't need any of the shit that the banks are going to ask you for. You can get the same amount of money. So the same 100,000 I can get from the bank is the same 100,000 I can get from credit stacking, except for I don't have to have all the other bullshit to go with it. And it's a way better payment. 100,000 from the bank is $2,000 to $3,000. 100,000 in credit stacking, $800 to $1,100. That's a no-brainer. when we are first going into business, those first 2 years are rough, right? Especially as a new small business owner. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if you're an experienced business owner. Every time we go into a new business, there's another set of skills and what do they call that? What the fuck do you call it? Like a groove, right? Like different shit that we have to go through before we have that business running like a well-oiled machine. There's mistakes that we're gonna make. There's shit we're gonna figure out along the way. And the first 2 years can be rough. So grants and loans that have reasonable terms, reasonable interest rates, and are fairly easy to accessible, they fucking help, right? They help because the only other place that you can go and get any type of business financing or funding for with a 550 credit score is going to be a fintech company, right? It's going to be like Fundbox, Capital on Tap, Brex Divvy Bill, what do you call that other place? National Business Capital, shit like that. And their terms are trash. So you can get $25,000 deposited into your business bank account. Yep, you sure can with a 550 credit score. But your payment is going to be $1,300 a week because they only loan you the money short term, 12 weeks to 24 months, and the interest rates are insane. So it's like a catch-22. It's like, yeah, I need this money so I can start my business and my company. And to get the money, I gotta go out of business. That's what it is. It's like I need this money so I can start my business. But if I take this money, I'm gonna go out of business. So it's a catch-22. I don't even know. It does. The government one sounds like it's gonna be dope, right? You guys, I have not tried this out. I just learned about this. I just got this information brought to me. I did a little bit of research on it. I'm going to further research it. If anybody in here knows about this loan, it was $10 billion. Each state got a different allotted amount. Or allocated amount. And so you have to go through the person in your state that is in charge of this funding through email. This is not something you can apply for online. It's not just like broadcasted, right? It is for any small business owner and you can do it yearly. Like you can apply for this loan every year. And it's in the bracket or the family of like the PPP and the ERD, shit like that. So it has really, as my understanding, it has really great terms. You only need a 550 or a 560 credit score, a business plan. You need to have your articles, and I can't remember the fourth requirement, but it wasn't anything major. So we definitely here over in the Business Trappers, we are definitely gonna look at this and keep them in business. Man, it's crazy. Like when you go through fintech companies, and I'm not knocking fintech companies. Like if you have a truck that breaks down, or if you have a cleaning business and one of your machines go out, yeah, sometimes like if I need to get $25,000 to fix my machine that is $1.2 million, and this is the machine that is responsible for all my revenue, right? So I'm doing $130,000 a month, and the only reason I'm doing it is because of this $1 million machine I got. If I need to take out $25,000 to fix that machine to keep my operation going, that's what I'm going to do, right? And a lot of business owners, we don't have good credit, not because we don't pay our bills, but because every time our business needs something, we put it on our personal credit, right? Like we're running up our utilization. We're constantly using our personal credit to keep our business going because we don't know about business credit. We don't know that we can do a Chase Visa Inc. and have a $40,000 card, a $20,000 card, a $60,000 card. We don't know that we can get 3 American Express in one inquiry, right? We don't know that we can do in a 3 American Express. You know what? I'll show y'all. Bam. We don't know that we can get all these different cards and really, yeah, brand new. Told y'all I actually do this, right? We don't know that we can get all these different American Express cards and shit, right? Like y'all just seen it brand new out the package. This one too, right here. This one too. Go back to back, guys. I'm literally opening them in front of you. I'm gonna go grab the third one because it came a little bit ahead of these. These ones just came today. The first one, the third one, it came a couple days ago. There we go. Bam. That's 2. Pops! Mom, will you ask Pops to grab me that other American Express card? I'm just trying to prove a point on TikTok. Like literally, I just opened these in front of you guys. 3 American Express, 1 Inquiry. Right? At the same damn time. We don't know that we can do that and that we can access. These 2 have no preset limit. They have no preset limit. That means that you pick your spending power and you grow. So if you're doing drop shipping, if you're doing e-com, third one, guys, right here. Look. One, 2. Now, y'all, I just showed you what? A green card and a blue card, or a green card and a purple card, right? Bam. Blue. Y'all see that's a blue card. 3 cards. 1 day. All at the same damn time. You can access real business credit and real funding for your business. You can thanks, Pops. You can retire your spouse. You can bring extra money into your house and do the things that you want to do, even if you don't want to quit your job. You don't need to have age, right? You don't need business age. You can open your business today and you can apply for your business credit tomorrow. You do not need to show income, right? They're not going to ask you for income verification, you guys. They're not. It's your projected. They're asking you what you think you're going to make. The only requirement to get business credit is that you need to have good personal credit. And if you don't have good personal credit, let me fucking help you, because it's not hard. It's not. Literally, we can run a sweep, we can do the Metro 2, and we can get your credit together in under 90 days. Under 90 days, you guys. Jump into the Business Trappers class. That class is $997. You have lifetime access to the Facebook group, to the replays, to all this damn knowledge to get all of these. There's a couple students in here right now, right? Like they're on the live right now. I promise you, your first day in that class, you're gonna get your 997 right the fuck back. You are going to get, in the first week, you are going to feel like you got what the fuck you paid for, and then you got another 60 motherfucking days, 90 days. Like, that's crazy. If y'all sleeping on the 6-figure business credit class, I don't know what to tell y'all. I know I wouldn't. Ain't no fucking way. I'm a new business owner. I need all the help. Nicole, go get into this 6-figure business credit class. Seriously, I show you guys step by step everything. How to fill out the apps, how to structure your business, how to separate yourself from your business, how to have great personal credit, how to maintain and keep great personal credit, right? How to grab these cards. You see how I was like, hey, Pops, let me get that third card? Because that card, he's going to keep. These cards are going up on e-com, right? Because he's going to use these cards to make money. Right? That third card, he's going to keep in his pocket, in his safe, right? Because that card has a $10,000 limit. So he's going to keep that card in the safe. And if anything ever happens, if there's high utilization, if he has to go off work, right? If my mom's sick, sometimes he's got to go off work and we all help take care of her. She has fucking cancer. So if something happens, we know that we can take that card and he can pay off his credit cards just by their reporting, right? Liquidate the card. Pay off the credit cards if he has to lean on them, not his business, but his personal, right? So we can literally, we have wiggle room is my point, you guys. When we're getting these cards, put one to the side. So if anything ever happens, you can literally liquidate that card and pay down your fucking utilization, because that is what stops most of us when we get into a jam, is our utilization. So you always got rainy day money, right? We got backup plans on backup plans on backup plans, because that's what the fuck trappers do. That's what hustlers do. We have multiple streams of revenue, and we have multiple ways that we're fucking getting it. And each way pays for the other way. Everything has a purpose. I just don't buy fucking cars, right? I just had this conversation with my friend just before I jumped on here, when we were talking about purchasing another vehicle, right? You purchase a vehicle because it's going to make you money. Every fucking thing makes money. The jewelry that you wear, if you are an influencer, is going to make you money. The car that you drive, if you are into lifestyle marketing, is going to make you money. That's not me. You guys see, I don't get up here and put designer purses and designer clothes on and have my makeup and my hair all done and shit. No, I'm fucking realistic. I have a 4-year-old. Either you guys want to learn about business credit, or you want me to look like I actually have time to do my hair and makeup, right? Fuck all that. I wish you were my big sister. Laugh out loud. I know nothing, and I'm You know what, Melissa? I didn't learn. I didn't learn until I'm 42. I started learning when I was about 37. Yeah, I started learning when I was about 37, and I was fresh out. I had been locked up for 2.5 years. I had the clothes on my back because when I left when I walked out, I literally had no purse, no ID. I was in a brand new city I was on a brand new side of the city where I knew nobody because I was running from a domestic violence relationship. I changed my name to Tina so that way, because Detroit's not that fucking big. And I went to work. I got the fuck up, and I learned about credit during that time, right? Because credit really stabilizes us. Credit is the foundation. It will be your rock. When you have credit, you don't need a man. You don't. Then when you don't need a man, you get to pick and choose if you want one, right? So then you get to pick and choose if that's the one that you actually fucking want, right? Because you don't need anybody to fucking take care of you. When you have credit, you have fucking stability. You have stability. You ain't got to put up with shit. Right? I ain't got to put up with you. I'll just raise my motherfucking credit score. I got issues. I like to learn how to build my credit. So the 6-figure business credit class, I'm accepting, hi guys, I'm accepting 5 more, trappers for February. It starts February 3rd, right? I show you how to fix your credit. I'll show you how to get them hot little American Express cards and the chase, all of it, really. I show you how to build your business, and I show you how to get 6-figure business credit. So if you guys want to learn about credit, if you guys need to fix your credit, if you guys are ready to touch 6-figure business credit and invest and really have multiple streams of revenue, DM me. Let's jump on a call and get into that 6-figure business credit class, right? Always wanted to be so smart in credit, and something's always stopping me. Get that shit out your way. I had shit stopping me too. I had a whole drug addiction. I lost my children. I got my ass whooped for 16 years and I participated in it. I had a bunch of shit that stopped me from being great. My dad committed suicide when I was 14. I grew up in the fucking streets. I was locked up 32 times before I even turned 18. I was locked up for damn near 4 years before I turned 18. Everything, my whole entire life, I felt like was trying to stop me. So it's never too late, because I turned my life around at 36, 37, and it just gets better and better and better. And all that shit that came to stop you or stood in your way, it really teaches you, right? Like there used to be where I didn't like want to talk about my past, and I didn't want anybody to know, that I was fucked up ever. Like I didn't talk about it, right? And now, I was embarrassed. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh my God, I can't believe I went through that type shit. And now I look back at that girl and I have so much compassion and love for who I used to be, right? Like I will envision myself hugging her and just telling her that I love her. Because, oh my God, I'll always get emotional because it's so much that I made it through, and you really change your perspective. Right? So those struggles turn into your strength. Yeah, she really made me who I am today. And that bitch survived. Like, that bitch survived some shit. Like, I am proud of her. Oh, thank you. That was, my father committed suicide when I was 22. He had real, he had battled with mental illness his entire life. And I mean like real mental illness, right? Like schizophrenia, manic depressive. And he tried. He tried. Like he took different medicine and he went to counseling and he tried to get better and better and better, but he lost his battle with mental health. And that destroyed my family. Like I had 2 little brothers. He woke he did it in front of my mom. It was fucked up. Like that destroyed my family. It definitely has an everlasting impact, right? And suicide is literally like the hardest death to deal with because you have so much blame and you have so much guilt. And you can imagine when you're growing up with a father like that, how much dysfunctionalness and other bullshit that comes with that, and violence, and we all got stories, you guys. We all got stories. Some of our stories are worse than others. But my point in saying all this tonight is you can overcome anything you've been through. If you are breathing, that means you have another day, another breath to do something different. And nothing has to stop you. Nothing. Now you got the MasterCards and the Master Wisdom. Oh, thanks. And he was fun too. Like, my dad was so much fun. Like, it was like, when it was good, it was good. Anybody who's ever had a parent that suffers from mental illness, you're going to be able to relate to this. When it's good and it's fun, it's a fucking blast. And when it's not good, it's all bad. Like, there's no in between with manic people, right? That's why they're manic, right? It's either like they're up here or they're down here. Do you guys have any questions about the American Expresses or anything else that we talked about? I've been an entrepreneur for over 20 years, and you are on point, and everyone should keep learning from you. Thanks, Bobby. And congratulations. 20 years is dope. Congratulations. Congratulations. I'm glad. I don't know why I had to throw that comment out about men. That was funny though. Yup, all the American Express on one inquiry. But here's the thing, right? When this is something else I show you guys and teach you in the 6-figure business credit class, right? Sorry, my phone's falling, you guys. So you guys, wipe inquiries off. As soon as you apply for something, whether you get a denial or an approval, immediately take the inquiry off your credit report. You can remove any inquiry that is not attached to an open account. So you never have to have inquiries on your credit ever again. I'm actually supposed to be doing the FTC I'm supposed to be showing the trappers the damn inquiry sweep, and I keep forgetting. Sorry, guys. Hey, Gray. Hello, Chris. Is American Express the only card that you can run 3 at once? No, you can. Nope. You can do it with the Chase Visa Inks or American Express. And you can get more than 3, right? You can get more than 3. It's just American Express. You can get 3 on one inquiry. You guys, listen. If you are getting the American Express, I want you guys to be aware and just keep this in the back of your mind, okay? They have annual fees. So a lot of time when you get like the gold card and 2 other cards, you'll have $1,000 in those annual fees that you have to pay, and they're doing the first 90 days, right? So it'll be like a $95 annual fee, a $250 annual fee, and a $695 annual fee. So keep that in mind, okay? Because American Express will crack you over the head with them annual fees. Are you doing the inquiry sweep on the Book of Faith? For the 6-figure business credit class. So I'm showing them the inquiry sweep. Because it's about to be tax time, you guys. It's literally about to be tax time. So people are going to be getting cars. They're going to have 20, 30 inquiries on their credit report. So you don't have to change your address. It literally takes 5 minutes to do an inquiry credit sweep. You don't have to do anything. You just run the goddamn sweep. And it takes the inquiries off in like 24 to 72 hours, right? So when you do that, when everybody's going to get these cars, you can literally, even brand new to doing credit, you can literally just charge $200. I'll remove all your inquiries. $300. I'll remove all your inquiries. And have it done in 5 minutes. So 10 people at $300, that's $3,000. You just made a tax check. You can run them up. She's a trapper, remember? Trap house heavy. Trap house is heavy. So yeah, the inquiry sweep is going to be in the Trap House Masterclass. When you guys go inside the 6-figure business credit class, I teach you guys everything that I know. I don't gatekeep. I don't hold shit back. I'm constantly and consistently investing in myself, right? So February 6th, 7th, and 8th, I'm in my 7-figure coach. She has a marketing like workshop, right? I already paid for it. Like, I'll be in there for 3 days. Networking and learning how to do better copy, learning how to do post, structuring your business, how to scale. Like, I am forever investing in myself so that way I can pour into you guys, especially in the 6-figure business credit class. Like, that is my baby. That is, I don't know, but it's special to me. So I really, like, any and everything that I know, I fucking pour in there. I don't believe in that, like, oh, you can't tell them everything. You got to keep some stuff. No, fuck that. If you have to keep what you know, you don't know enough. And I literally learned that from my credit coach. If you have to hold on to some information and make people like pay you for every fucking thing you know, you're doing the shit backwards. When you guys buy a course or a class, that is an investment into yourself. It's not that you're paying your coach. You are investing in yourself. People who pay attention. I could get up here and tell you guys, and I do, by the way, I can tell you everything that I say in that class. Ask some of the trappers. Half of the shit I say in there, I literally say on fucking live. I give it to you guys all the fucking time. And I guarantee none of you have picked up and ran just listening to me, right? Because when people pay, they pay attention. The price that you pay for a class is an investment on yourself. I have John. Yeah, which one did you do? What play did you run? $10 billion funding for small business owners from the U.S. for upstart companies. And the applications start in March, right? 334 mob? They start in March, right? March 1st. My next question is, I want to find out, is it $10 billion every year? Or is it $10 billion altogether? Because this is a loan that you can do every year. I just be listening. I did the income removal. I love it. Yes. Action takers are money makers, baby. It's called the State Small Business Credit Initiative. Okay. Oh, so I have heard of that before. I could not see the name of it on anywhere.
She's getting fruits out of her hand.
Oh, wow. So my mom has this cat that's like, I'm not even kidding you guys. This cat is 27 human years old. It's 20 fucking 7. The fucker should have been put down forever ago. But they like can't fucking part with it. It is, I've never seen a cat. It's at 27. So it's it's old and senile or whatever, but it just ate treats out of my kid's hand. Like, I don't know. Animals love my child. Yeah, 27 years old. Can you even imagine?
Siamese.
27. It's a Siamese cat, and she's fat as fuck. It's a 27-year-old overweight cat. Do you guys want to see her? I'm about to show you guys this fucking cat. Because I can't even believe this fucker's still alive.
Good job, Antoine.
Y'all look at this thing.
She was eating fruits out of her hand, honey.
It can't even meow anymore. It can't even meow. I'd be like, motherfucker, it can't even meow. It's this is how the fucking thing sounds. That cat is fucking insane. It can't even get up in a kitty litter box, you guys. Like, whatever. Anyways, that's the 27-year-old famous cat. Fat. A 27-year-old fat cat. It's like Garfield around this bitch. That's what this cat is. Fucking Garfield. It can't. His voice box died. Like, his voice box retired. His voice box retired. His legs did too. His legs definitely went out on him. I'm like, shit, does it need a new hip? Like, it cannot get up. Anyways, that fucking cat. It scares me. Every time I stay the night here, it'll make like this crazy ass sound and I'll like jump. The business class is guaranteed to get 100K after. You're guaranteed to be set up. I can't guarantee you're going to do the work. So if you do the work and you run the play, it ain't never failed nobody. If you come in there and you don't do the work and you don't set up your business and you don't do your personal credit, then no, you're not going to get it. So it's really up to you. Oh, good shit, Mob. I love it. That's to the loan. I'm about to copy this bad boy. I lost you guys. All right, I'm back. Can I copy this?
Come here, baby.
All right, I pinned it. How do I copy it? You know what? We'll just go like this. All right. I literally just pinned it, so we got it. You guys, I can't believe I got 3 American Express. Because it be pissing me off when people be like, can you show your receipts? Can you show your cards? Like, yeah, how about that? And I get it. Listen, I don't even mean to sound like that, because there's so many scammers out here. You want to see, you do. You want to make sure that the people that you're listening to have the results that you want and are here pump faking. But I'm always like, We don't even know if those cards are on. Like they literally like. Have you guys seen the people on here who have like all their business credit cards like lined up, and they'll have like the sticky note or whatever with the funding on it? Like we can't even see the name on there, so we don't even know if all those cards belong to one person. I don't know. I just be thinking about some other shit, right? You guys seen I opened these up in front of you. Facts, because we get it. Yeah, it's rough. It's rough. Straight cap. Straight cap. Every time I hear somebody talk about like you don't need personal credit or the no PG business credit and the tiers, I immediately just put my head in my hand. Like, why? Or I did like 6 consultations today, and I promise you, out of 6, probably 5 people have paid. It's like a monthly fee. It's like a monthly fee that people are paying like $150, and they're given rounds, right? Or we'll do Metro 2 rounds, right? Well, look, I'm about to fuck the game up real quick. You guys, Dispute Panda, just make an account, because that's all they're doing. It's a Dispute Panda or Credit Cloud, and it's literally like $13 a dispute. It's like $13, and you just put your information in there. They run it. Well, what's happening is that like a year ago, Dispute Panda and Credit Cloud and those Metro 2 through the AI, they were working, right? They were working. People were getting hella results. But the credit reporting agencies have, it's called an ODR and an ADVC. And these two, it's 2 different softwares that read the font and the words, and it takes all this data, and it's literally screening to see if AI or companies are sending in the same type of letters and templates. You know when somebody fixes your credit and they not fix the when they dispute, and you'll get a letter that says we don't believe this is you, da 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 da. That's from that ADVC and that ODR system. And so the Dispute Panda and the Credit Cloud is getting kickbacks, and it's not working because it's constantly sending in like the same format, the same shit. So in the Master Sweep class, in the 6-figure business credit class, I'm teaching you guys the fundamentals of credit disputing, right? It's not a fad. It's not AI. It's not some shit where you got to keep paying for it. It's the actual fundamentals. It's the actual format that you need, the actual Metro 2 format, where you just pick your reason and then send in your disputes. And the shit does not get flagged, right? Because it's the actual like laws, it's the actual language. It's and we use the laws. Like I show you guys in the Master Sweep in the 6-figure business credit class how to use consumer law and who you are, why the laws work to get great credit, to get that stuff off of your credit report. Nothing is supposed to be on your credit report that you don't want there. Nothing. Every single thing on your credit report, you are supposed to give written permission to have on there. Late payments are not supposed to be on your credit report. So I get sick and tired, though, of fighting back and forth with them and using the consumer laws because it's frustrating. And they got money. So they just let you sue them. They fix it when you sue them, pay you a check, and they keep going because they make trillions of dollars on bad credit, right? So I came up with this system where we ain't got to sue them. We just use the hybrid, get this shit off the report, and go get 6-figure business credit. And fuck them. I don't care. We bend. We don't break the law, right? We don't break the law because don't nobody want to go to jail. But we're gonna bend. We're gonna sway. We're going to, by any means fucking necessary, have good credit. They've been given on money since 2022.
Loopholes around the cross.
On the 10 billion loan, unless they renewed it every year since. See, that's what I was wondering, because I know it's a reoccurring loan. I just didn't know if it was like 10 billion every year, or was it 10 billion once and it's good until the money runs out. That's what I was curious about. 334 Mob, you sent it to me in my DM? Thanks, girl. I see you're on it. Thank you. Yes. I'm going to find out as much as I can about this loan. Kosha, congratulations. Wait. What'd I miss? You got to change. Congratulations. Did you run the sweep? Oh my God, that is heavy shit. Congratulations. I'm a 6'4" dreadhead man. You keep saying, girl. Oh, my bad. I'm sorry. I don't know why I thought you were a girl. My bad. My bad, fam. My bad. My bad. Not 6'4" dreadhead though. Oh my God, I love it. My bad, my bad. I don't know why I thought you were a girl. Why? Hold on. I need to click your profile. I think that's why. Because on here, the little circle, it looks like a girl. I swear to God.
Now you've offended him twice.
I don't think she clocked the pic. My bad, my bad. My bad. It's shit. I kept calling, I kept saying Bella to her. She's like, that's my dog's name. All the trappers inside of the class, they all have nicknames. Like New York, like everybody has a nickname. I get that shit from bartending. Like I can remember what people drank and I would give you like a silly ass nickname, but I can never remember your real name ever. Ever. Now I gotta see what you look like, MOBB. Now I gotta go to the profile. Now I gotta see what the fuck's going on around here. We're all hood with fake facts. Everybody in the hood has a fake name. And whatever name we give you too, right? Whatever flaw you have. Like my man, with the limp or whatever the hell we be saying. All right, guys, I gotta go because my mom is giving me that look like you're always on live and you're always on the phone and you're always doing business because she be getting me the fuck together.
Oh no, I'm good. I just fed your daughter 2 bowls of ice cream.
The disrespect. The disrespectful shit that, did y'all hear that? She just gave my kid 2 bowls of ice cream while I was on live. That's why her cat's fat. Right there. That's why the cat's fat. And my kid just took off running through the living room. Oh, this is gonna be fucking great. The Michigan loan is $48,000. So that's the highest we can get is 48. That's not bad. That's not bad. Did you see the interest rate on it? It changes for each state, but yeah, Michigan is 48. Yeah, I love it. Look, that loan might be where it's at, you guys. Another thing that we should be looking at in our down season, because a lot of businesses. All right, thanks, MLBB. Maryland, every state has one. Every state has one. So it was $10 billion, and every state got allocated a certain amount. When we're in our downtime, so like, Christmas time is usually infamously busy for businesses, right? Because people are spending money. And then summertime is busier for some businesses and wintertime is busier for others. So on our down season, hey baby.
My slippers.
I'll pack your slippers.
Okay.
I'll pack your slippers so you can have my Grammys. What was I saying? Oh, some businesses are busier in the summer, some are busy in the winter, right? So whatever your down season is, strategize. Think about that. In the beginning of the year, start filling out grants. And so there's 2 types of grants, right? And you guys, all my small business owners that are on here right now, if you are a minority owned business, woman, minority owned business, any of it, right? Minority owned or women owned. Any way it makes you a minority, I want you guys to go get your certifications. Okay? You only need 1 certification. Look it up. Just Google minority certification for small business owners, right? Because there's 2 different types of grants that you can apply for. And when you have a certification, you can get the certification only minority small business grants. And so when you are in your down season and you're not in your busy season, that can help you float through there, right? Because there'll be some funds. You guys, it's like heavy money. Grants you don't have to pay back. You do not have to pay grants back. I am not a grant writer. But I do fill out for grants, right? Because you're just telling a story. But those ones that you have to be certified for, that's that real motherfucking money. Like that, and it's a smaller pool because not everybody is going to get certified as a small business owner, especially not females, right? Even if
Pack my slippers.
I didn't pack anything because I haven't even packed for either one of us yet.
No, you're coming up tomorrow, sweetie.
And my plane leaves at noon, and I don't have either one of us packed yet. Mm-hmm. Imagine that. Whatever. I get it done. MOBB, did you see the interest rate? Do they have the interest rate on there? Because I was curious about that too. I was curious if because you can have a 550 or 560 credit score. So I was curious if like the lower credit score you had, the higher the interest rate was. And you guys, listen, before you apply for this, right, you all start doing your research, okay? Because when you apply, the underwriters are going to look, there's different stuff they're going to look at. That's why I'm going to apply and fill it out, so I can kind of give you guys the lowdown of what they're looking for. But I know you need your paperwork. I know you need a business plan in order to qualify. Use AI. Use like ChatGTP, Google Bard. Use one of those and help make your business plan. Just make sure you do your market research for your business plan and your profit and loss, and you have a SWOT in there, right? Your strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats. So every business owner should have a business plan. You should have an operating agreement. Like we skip on the paperwork heavy, right? Like we do not keep up with our paperwork as small business owners. And it's not a matter of if you get audited, it's a matter of when. Right? So when the IRS comes knocking or walking through your office and you have all your paperwork already in this folder and you could just hand it to them, they tend to back up off you and leave you the hell alone because you got your shit together. So let's stop skipping on our paperwork, right? And buckle down and get it done. It's not like you got to do it all the time anyways. If you are someone who used your own personal money to start your business, right? You should have an agreement that should be on paper. I put this much of my personal money into my business, sign it, date it, and put it in that file with those important papers. If you are a business owner and you are paying yourself, right? So you guys, small business owners, we need to be paying ourselves, whether you're on W-2 or you're doing an owner's draw, right? Because nobody is going to give you any type of loans. They're not going to give you any type of money. We have to be paying ourselves, right? If you want to buy a house, if you want to get a car, A, B, C, D, anything, right? So if you're doing an owner's draw, it isn't I take out of my business bank account the money that I need it when I need it, right? It's every week or bi-weekly, however you choose to do it. But at the same time, on the same day, it goes from the same business bank account into the same personal account. That is your owner's draw. And you just write it down on your paper and you keep a log, you keep track of it, right? Same day, same time, same accounts. Owner's draw, business to personal. If you're not doing an owner's draw and paying yourself, then we need to be on some type of W-2, right? We need to have some type of payroll. Because it matters. Don't wait until you need to get something. Don't wait until you need to get funding or wait until something happens and you need to be able to make moves to be set up properly. Because that's how we get our backs pushed to a wall and we end up in loans with shit ass terms and upside down car loans and shit like that, right? Do what you can to prepare now. It really is, if you fail to plan, you plan to fail. Like that's so true when it comes to being in business. Yeah, MLBB, thank you for looking all that stuff up. I appreciate you, fam. Like for real, I really appreciate you. It's no fun to get up here either and talk about stuff when you guys aren't talking back. That's why if the chat is dry, I'll just jump off. That's like when you go out or you go somewhere and it's like dry as hell. You'd be like, I'll be back. I'm gonna go spin the block real quick. All right, let me go get out of here. My kid is doing karate jumps. Chris, you use this as your business too. Chris, what do you mean? Do I use what as my business? Do I use what as my business? I don't know why I just hit the fucking vape. Like, you guys can just see me blow it out of my mouth.
Nah, they're gonna kick it.
Are you talking about TikTok? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. So I have one of my business cards on ecom, right? So I make money with the ecom. I also have another revenue investment. Hey, I have my credit company, and then we're actually opening AFC Homes. I know, right? And I literally just hid the vape. Don't judge me. I don't know why I hit it. But yeah, I have several streams. That's why I preach several streams of revenue. You know what I'm saying? No, you're fine. You are fine. I literally get up here and tell all my business. Girl, you're good. I just don't talk about like my personal life. But when it comes to business, we can talk about it. And as you should, especially if you're following someone. If you're following someone and you're listening to them, or you fucking with them the long way, you should be asking them questions about their business. Absolutely. You should be asking them questions about their business and looking to see if their students have the results or their clients have the results that you want, not just them, right? Like you could have all the results in the world, but if you can't teach it to me, go fuck yourself, you know? But yeah, I have several streams of income, and that is why I preach have multiple streams of income. Because it's going to keep you afloat. Not all of our investments are going to work. Business is not always going to be great all the time. You are going to have your ups and you are going to have your downs. And when you are at the mercy of one stream of income, that shit's like living paycheck to paycheck. It's the same fucking thing. I have one source of income. So I'm at the mercy of my boss and my job and this damn paycheck. It's the same thing in business, right? I'm at the mercy of how well my business is doing. But when I have several streams of income and I used business credit, I used other people's fucking money, guess what? I can make moves how I make moves. So I have my card. I have one of my business credit cards on an e-com. So I have a drop shipping store. We're in the process of opening the AFC homes right now. I have my credit company. What was the other one? Oh, and I have another private investment. This it has to do with the stocks.
Oh, okay.
It has to do with the stocks.
You got all of it?
He got all of it.
Oh,
Yes. Several streams of income, you guys. That's 4, right? And the only reason that I only have 4 right now is because you also need to make sure. So the first 3, right, which is my private stock investment, the drop shipping, and my credit business. I needed all 3 of these to be running proficiently and in as smooth as possible before I stepped into the AFC homes, right? So you make sure that you got these 3 going good, and then you add another one, right? And so what I'm doing is I'm setting up my working capital in all the investors, in all of my business partners, right? My students too. So at the end of the year, I want to open a senior high rise, right? Like I want to do like a 1,000 fucking door senior living facility for 55 and up, because you can set the market rent, right? So you make that the fucking Section 8, right? But they're older people. They're fucking retired. Older people pay their bills on time. So anyways, that is my big goal. And that's going to be a couple $1 million, I'm sure, easily, right? To do that type of build out. And I'm going to need a team of people with me, so that we have the capital, we have the equity, we have what we need to make that happen. But I mean, 100 doors at $2,200 a month for each door. Y'all, that really? Like that's bread. And then you got a couple of them, right? And guaranteed, exactly. So it's like, have your revenue, have your streams of revenue. And you can, like, the AFC homes is what's going to move me into owning that senior high rise, right? Also, you have AFC homes. So you open up a couple more, right? Like, don't open up 3 or 4 at once. Open up at 1. See how it goes. Get your feet wet. Learn the business. Get a waiting list. Get your clients. Okay, well, now we're going to open up another one. And now you're buying properties. You guys, there's so much different shit you guys can do. So much different stuff you guys can do. Hi, New here. We were talking about there was $10 billion that was given to each state. No, it's $10 billion in each state got a certain amount of money for small business owners. And so we were like when MOBB was dropping the link, and we were discussing, it's a small business loan. And then, I don't know, we talked about a whole bunch of stuff. We're chatting. That's what we're doing over here tonight. We're just chatting. There's really not a topic. We're just kind of going all over the place. Yep, turn it into a corp. So you should turn your business into a C corp after you make like 50,000. I heard 30,000. Now, I thought they was talking about 30,000 a month. But apparently, ask a CPA. Because I thought you're supposed to do a C Corp when you started making $30,000 a month. But one of my students was like, coach, that's like $30,000 in total. So I don't know. I don't know. Ask a CPA about that.
Oh my goodness.
My student's probably right though. Miss Claudia is probably right. Like, she's probably right.
Let me look at the mirror.
What kind of homes you sell them? What do you mean? Drop shipping. So the person that I'm plugged into, for drop shipping, that is like their specialty. So I got very, very fortunate, and it was a no-brainer, right? So it was $15,000. It was $15,000 to buy in, and then I just put my business credit card up there. And so, you know, you have a store, it takes a build out and all that other good stuff. So it's about a year when your store is built out, you're making like really good money. But yeah, I got really fortunate with that because I wouldn't have had. There's so many, like, drop shipping scams are just like credit scams. And so you can lose a lot of money. And like I said, I got very, very fortunate. And $15,000 to buy in for your store and then your business credit card up there, that ain't shit. That ain't shit. People lose thousands. They lose thousands doing ads and getting their stores taken and all that other stuff. So I am very blessed that I found the, person that I found to do the drop shipping with. But as far as me knowing the ins and outs, like I have a chart so I can see all the expenses and I can see what I pay my employees and I know like the outline and shit. But that's like just an investment. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not into drop shipping. It's just something that I invested in because it makes me really good money. I thought you said, no, we're opening the AFC homes. So the first AFC home will be a rental. And we're doing that. I'll have my first one by March. Well, in March. So we're doing all the, oh, you guys, I forgot. I got to do a consultation with Miss Claudia at 8. I was trying to watch the clock too. I swear I said I was going to jump off here and do a consultation a few minutes ago. Because I was looking at it with 7:45. Damn, that went by fast. All right, I got to jump on with my girl, one of the trappers. And you guys, I will jump back on tonight because I'm going to be up late packing for my trip tomorrow. And all the other good stuff. If I missed any questions, I'm going to try to jump back on at like 11. Okay. And we can talk. I'm going to do some research on that loan too. So we can really dive into it. MOBB, thank you so much for your help again, looking into that loan. Like that was dope as fuck. And I appreciate you.
Go ahead, cigarette.